Hey guys, how's it going? It's me, Richie Plunker from the Puppet Room Geek, and I've got an interesting video for you guys called Control Tweaks. Now, this is basically the title of a recent news article in the MX paper. Now, for some Melburnians out there, you would know the MX paper being a free paper you get after you finish work. It's a really cool paper for people out there who don't know about it. Check it out. They have some interesting posts, but every now and then they post some tech stuff, what's happening in the world. And one of them is called Control Tweaks, and I'll post this picture. And it caught my attention because it talked about how to discipline or have parental controls over a console. Now, it was really interesting because I was talking with a few mates about this because they posted a couple of ways to have control over your kid or your girlfriend or your boyfriend from stop playing them games. Like for me, for instance, I play games. Sometimes when I'm in it, I'll play for a couple of hours, not just half an hour, 1 hour. I'll play for 2, 3, 4 hours if most. Some people I know who play for a whole day, which is pretty crazy. Anyways, so they give some ways to sort of, control your child, I like to say. Anyways, one of them is take control, and they say that you can actually buy a controller through Bluemount, where you basically you take obviously the PS3, for example, you take the controller out and you put this controller in, and it basically has a timer built into it, so basically it locks the controller, which is really funny. It has this little LCD screen on it, and it tells the child or the player how long they have till the PS3 shuts down or something. And it's just really interesting. And one of them is you can actually set a parental control on the console itself. So when you actually start up, you have to have a password, like TV for instance, where you can set certain passwords for certain channels. And I thought, okay, yep, that's fair enough, that's reasonable. For instance, you don't want your child playing after school or something, you can set a password. And one of them is to take out the hard drive or take out the saved games. Pretty hardcore. And one of them is, which is really interesting, is join in. So instead of saying, no, you can't play anymore, join in the game. So I found this really interesting, basically on how to discipline a player. I'm not going to be specific for a child, but a player playing console gaming. And I found that really interesting because I remember when I was a child playing the PS1 or the PS2 and asking my mom, please can I play PlayStation, it was the weekend or after school I finished all my homework, like, please can I play? And I just spat there. And even though the PlayStation should be there, if she caught me playing it, I'm sure some other people out there would know, they would have had this happen to them. Or sometimes instead of having a controller to control, oh my god, I have 10 minutes to play, my mum or dad used to say, okay, you only have 1 hour to play PlayStation, that's it. And then after that 1 hour, I'll be like, oh no, can I play 5 more minutes, I just gotta finish this level. And I'm sure some people out there would know, that was the most used thing. Oh, let me just finish this level. I used to use that line so many times. And then if I didn't, and I kept on playing, sometimes they'll forget, and then they'll come back, oh, I told you to switch off. And then they'll come, get the PlayStation. I'm like, oh my god. They're tearing plugs out, and then, they'll take it, they'll get a beating, and then, oh my god, it's over. And I found that basically, I think it's about disciplining your player. And I think that's what it comes with the parent. You can't have controls or passwords to do this. I think it's just yourself. You just got to be like, you can't play that. Don't play it. If I catch you playing it, I'm going to take your PlayStation or Xbox and just throw it out the window. I remember my mum nearly grabbing the PlayStation and going to the balcony and like, I'll throw it. I'm like, oh my god, no. And, the heart attack and crying to one corner. I'm like, oh my god, I don't. That was basically my childhood, just begging my mum. I reckon, if you're a child out there, the best line to use is when they're sleeping. On the weekend, when they're sleeping, you just go up to them and say, oh, mum, dad, can I play PlayStation? Just half an hour. Like, okay. They'll just say anything to get you out of there. And basically, that was the best line. And then, or I'll be like, she'll be putting clothes outside. I'll be inside. I'll be like, and she'll just nod. I'll be like, okay. And then I'll go play PlayStation. What are you doing? You said I could play. It's like, I don't remember saying that. Anyways, I thought it was just an interesting, news article I saw, and I thought I'd just share my views on it and my opinions. But if you have any comments, you can add down below. What did your parents do to discipline you as a child playing games? Or, if you are a parent, what do you do to discipline your child? Which is really interesting. I like to, find out what you guys do. Leave a comment down below. Give me a thumbs up, and I'll see you guys in the next video. See ya.